Well, welcome back to Over the Hill Adventures, and this is season 8.
Hard to believe it's season 8. 8 seasons doesn't mean 8 years.
Right.
This is our 4th full year we've completed. We're going into our 5th year next year, and we do 2 seasons. We live part-time in Lake Havasu, Arizona, and we travel probably a little more than that, a little more than part-time. So we do.
I call it more time, remember?
Yeah.
I call it more time.
I say because
not
we
full
want more
time, but I call it more time.
And if you're new to our channel, we're Stan and Rhonda, and we are all about encouraging and inspiring you to get active and to find your new adventure.
And we just want to welcome you to our channel.
Absolutely. We're happy you're here. We're happy you found us.
So we are coming to you from Sun Outdoors, Gig Harbor, Washington. Just a little bit of an explanation of what we actually have been doing. So we went from Arizona to Southern California, Orange County, for Noah's 3rd birthday.
Yeah, our grandson, and we stayed there at Orangeland RV Park, which is a place
which we've shared with you before.
Yeah, we've shared. So we kind of just went ahead on our trip. We did our family things, and we wanted to kick it off now. But now that the family celebrations are kind of behind us.
Family is number one.
Absolutely.
Right, so we blasted up California. We went to the Elks Merced RV Park.
Oh, so nice.
Quiet stay.
Quiet.
Such a beautiful campground.
We've been there before, but then from there we went to Chico, California. We're just one night.
And then we stayed at the Elks Chico RV Park.
Yeah.
And what a wonderful stay. And we celebrated Eli's 3rd birthday there.
2 3rd birthdays, grandsons. And if you guys aren't familiar with Elks Lodges, definitely check the link out in our description if you want to find out a little bit more information. Stan became an elk. It's been a couple years now. Not a hard process. You had to pay, I think, an application fee or something like that.
And then you pay yearly dues. But what's interesting in some of these Elks RV park, some of them you don't need even be elk. They'll ask you, are you an elk or not an elk? So
that's true.
But it's a great place to stay, and they have some of the most wonderful RV parks throughout the nation.
Yeah, sometimes they're actually like right at the lodge, right? Where you'll just have sites and, you know, maybe water and sewer and a dump station or something. But some of them actually have campgrounds, which is what the Elks in Merced was and the Elks in Chico, California were. And I think we paid $25 for Merced and $35 for the Elks in Chico. And then we were able to go one night and have a drink in there, and they had taco night and all that.
Those are actual RV campgrounds. So it was incredible.
They're really beautiful.
Some of them have full hookups. These only had electricity and water, but they had dump stations, which was also an excellent thing for us.
And there's hundreds of them all over the country. So
we
check it out.
So we blasted through Elks. We had our birthday with our family for Eli. Then we ripped up to Schwartz Campground in Oregon.
Yeah, Cottage Grove, Oregon. I had to
right off the Interstate 5. Tell them about that.
Yeah, it's a Corps of Engineers, the Army Corps of Engineers. So it's $22 a night. So this was funny. We were waiting on a package, which we're going to share with you in just a moment what we were waiting for. And we didn't get on the road till like, I think 5 o'clock at night.
Okay, so we had a 6-hour drive. And this was the first time that Rhonda and I, since the channel, has actually traveled at night.
Ever.
And sorry to the folks when we arrived. But we arrived at our reservations at Schwartz Lake. It's not Schwartz Lake, it's Schwartz Campground at about 11:30 at night.
Oh my gosh. Stan's got his high beams on. We were in a loop, and I'm like, oh no, how's this going? He comes around the corner. There's a, what do you call it? A pop-up tent trailer.
Yeah, they had all of their screens down. And so I lit them up like a fire torch. Because you know my LED lights, I felt so bad.
Oh my God. Well, there was no time. You know, you come around the corner and then the lights just shined in as we went by. I'm like, oh my God.
Over the Hill Adventures is here.
We're going to hear about this in the morning, I'm sure. But
and so we felt horrible.
So here's the neat thing. $22 a night, but because it's through recreation.gov, because it's a COE, so the Army Corps of Engineers, $11. So you put in your America the Beautiful pass, or your National Park pass, put in your number, and it's half price. So that's for seniors. I'm sorry for, you know, under the hill, but that's for the seniors. And we paid half price, $11. I really wish we could have stayed there longer. And then we had that long drive from Cottage Grove, Shores Park to Gig Harbor. And that's where we're at now. And why are we here?
So we are here to celebrate my last living aunt, her 93rd birthday. And this was our last family event before Over the Hill Adventures goes over the border.
We gave his aunt an Over the Hill Adventures t-shirt for her birthday. And she's still got all her wits about her. She's phenomenal.
She's awesome.
We actually stayed there a couple years ago. So if you've been following us for some time, you've met Tanta Anka before.
Like we said before, we kind of snuck it in there. Season 8 is going to be called Over the Hill Adventures goes over the border, and we are heading to Canada.
For the first time.
For the first time.
Ever.
And where in Canada?
You have to wait, stick around, find out.
You don't want to tell them where we're going? Okay.
All right. We are?
Are we going to tell them?
We'll give them a sneak. Yeah, we can tell you.
Okay.
We can tell you. You want us to tell you, huh?
We are going to take the ferry to Vancouver Island, the largest island in North America. We are so excited, and we're going to be spending 3 weeks there.
What we've done is already booked everything. If you know us, we kind of like to do spontaneous things, like we'll stay, and then if we want to stay longer, we can stay. So we don't really book too far ahead.
Yeah.
We've booked everything using our RV Life Trip Wizard, which we love. We'll put a link in there if you guys haven't checked that out. That is how we plan every trip.
Right.
Can't live without it, honestly, because it gives you the RV safe navigation, which we really need now because we have a really tall rig. So we've planned every stop and bought our ferry tickets. That way we know. In fact, we waited 1 day to buy the ferry ticket from Port Angeles?
Yes.
To Victoria.
Yes. On
Vancouver Island. And we missed out on the prime time, which was like about a 12:30 ferry.
So we ended up having to go on a late ferry, which is...
Yeah, I think it's like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it really isn't that bad. So what I think what we're going to do is when we check out, we're probably going to head over to Port Angeles, because you got to be there an hour and a half before you get onto the ferry, because I think you have to go through customs and all that. But maybe we'll just hang out in the Walmart parking lot before, and so we can just make sure that we get ready, maybe buy a few things and get ready to go. So
we still have to double check, but we've got our passports, we've got Molly's rabies vaccination, and I'm pretty sure other than making sure we don't take some fruit or something, and we got to check on that. But
there's a lot of things you have to get. You can't take any weapons into Canada, so left all those behind.
You're only bringing these guns.
I'm bringing 2 guns right here. Boom, boom, you know. And then we're going to head from the east side of Vancouver Island. We're going to head to Vancouver, and then head up to Whistler, and we're going to check out the Whistler ski resort, basically, but it's a mountain bike park. So we're excited to check that out too. So
he's more excited about that than me. You know me. I like.
I am. You know.
Straight.
Okay,
concrete.
So we're going to be doing a bike ride here, and guess what? It's going to be 12 miles of straight pavement. See, that's the kind of stuff she likes.
Cushman Trail. The Cushman. Cushy Trail.
Okay, notice the word Cush. Well, and then we're going to head down to the Gand Design Idaho Rally in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We kind of made that a last minute.
The timing just worked.
We're seeing a bunch of friends there, so the timing worked perfectly. It's just great the way God works things out.
I know. I love it.
So let me back up a little bit. So we arrive at Gig Harbor.
Oh.
We get all set up. We have this beautiful campsite. Absolutely love it. Rhonda is helping me unpack, and she's, for the first time, takes off the bike cover, and she goes to me, honey, there's something wrong.
Something's not right with our bike rack.
How did we not lose the bike?
How did we not lose the bike? Because you had it wrapped up so nicely. But look at this. The arm broke off. Should have this. How in the world did that even happen? And when did that happen? Oh my gosh. You had it wrapped up so nice, and how come it's not even in the bag? When's the last time you saw it? When you bundled them up?
Yeah.
So that arm is missing over there. How did that weld come undone like that? All right, calling Swagman.
So if any of you ever ran over a ratchet from a bike on the freeway someplace from here to Arizona, we're sorry. We have no clue where it went.
Oh my gosh.
How
it even came out.
We don't even know how it came out, but it totally broke off and went out the bottom of our bike rack cover. I have no clue where it went, it might have been during the night when we were doing that midnight run. I have no idea. We called Contact Swagman, told them they have limited lifetime warranty on their bike racks. Learned a little bit about Swagman. They're a company originated in Canada, and they are based in Canada, in British Columbia, believe it or not, which is incredible. And so we reached out to them. Hats off to Russell, shout out to Russell at Swagman, and they are sending us 2 new ratchets for our bike that at least when we get to Vancouver Island, it'll be waiting for us at our first stop.
You literally make the phone call in the morning, and then we send him some pictures, and he calls back. He says, where are you going to be staying? We're going to send it to you. We tell him where we're staying.
Where we're staying. He stayed there before. He just was there a month ago. He's an RVer, and he goes, man, Stan, he goes, we're going to get those over there to you. We're not even going to try to figure out why this happened, or we're just going to send it out to you. Now that is freaking service. Oh, yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you just never know, you know, and then you're on the road and you feel like, what do we do now? And
so I got to figure out how to attach the bike to get it at least to Vancouver Island. I think we'll be okay. I think I've got it figured out. But we still don't know. And things happen. When you're RVing, things happen. Remember, you're an earthquake going down the road on wheels. And things happen. You don't know why they happen. And they just happen. And so it's really great when a company will stand behind their product and help you out, because we thought, well, what are we going to do? Buy a new bike rack, you know? And these bike racks are not cheap, you know? And so we just didn't know what we were going to do. So hats off to Swagman, and they're going to take care of us, and we'll get those changed out once we get out to Vancouver Island.
Absolutely. So. Well, and I mentioned to you the reason we got on the road so late the other day was we were waiting on a package, and this wasn't something we could leave without, because we got an opportunity to beta test. Yes.
So we did a beta test for this product for Snap Pad, and they are called Stack Pads. And we are so excited to finally be able to uncover what we have been testing for a lot of months, that we weren't allowed to say anything to you guys, and we love Snap Pad. The company is an incredible company. It makes all the sense in the world. They're using old tires and making these new products, and that are just making it an incredible product. So now, basically, these stack pads are here, and we're going to be using them throughout the trip.
It was a year ago that we were doing it, because we got them at our son's house in Ohio.
Snap Pad came out with a new product called the Stackers.
Snap Pad Stackers?
You can use them for leveling. You can use them under your stabilizer. I'm going to throw them under my wheels because we need to come up a little bit, and so I'm going to throw them on my wheel and see what happens.
We're beta testing them for them right now, but if you're seeing this, that means they came out with the product, because we are not level. We need to come up on this side. Just a little bit more. That's a good look.
This is another situation. I can't fit a block under there.
Oh.
So I'm going to take the stackers.
Got it.
I'm just going to go ahead and put them on top of each other, and see how they fit really nice right underneath there.
Oh, they do.
So
that's a good point, huh?
Yeah, because I can't fit anything else, and we have a long ways to go up. So
yeah. We tried those things in every type of campsite, in every terrain, and thank goodness we had them, because remember now they've changed the design just a little, because they went back to engineering since we had them, but the true test,
the big test is we were at the Albuquerque, New Mexico Balloon Fiesta, where our rig was, and it was our Imagine 2500 RL at that time. I think we were so out of balance, and we had to come up, I think, like almost 4 inches.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And so
I don't know what
we were able to drive up these stack pads, and it was incredible.
I think you had them like staircased, you know. You had a couple, and then you had 2 or 3. I don't know the way you did it, but it got us level.
And the important thing about this new product, it just is another time saver. You know that we have been using the Anderson levelers, great product. However, there's a 2-step process, because you drive up on them, and then you got to put the wedge on them, which makes it kind of like a wedge. But now with the stack pads, you just drive up and drive off. One less process. It makes it a lot easier, and it's just easy. Nothing's going to happen to them. Throw them on the back of your truck. Nothing's going to happen to them. You can rain on them, snow on them. You can do whatever, and nothing's going to happen to them. And the most beautiful part about it is the problems we were having with the Anderson levelers. If you were on gravel or something like that, sometimes, or mud, it'll slide with it. You know, so you can't get your tires up on it, and then you got to get back down and try to race up it around. These, they stick to it and you just drive right up on them.
This is another company. The customer service is absolutely incredible, and we've just, because remember we lost our, it was our front jack, our tongue jack. We lost that somewhere.
Someplace in Nevada.
Oh, gosh.
You know, these things happen sometimes where we lose things and we don't know where we lose them. So someplace, when you see parts from Over the Hill Adventures, let us know. Save them for us, and we'll come by and get them. So, but we leave parts, you know. But
I think there's a room somewhere or something.
This is RVing. This is what happens.
This is reality.
We have some great sponsors that we work with, like Moride, SnapPad has been awesome, and RV Lock has been some awesome sponsors for us that we've partnered with. And there's just some great companies. Now Swagman has come through for us. And mind you, you know, the Swagman we paid for ourselves. This is not something they had paid for or let us try out. We actually bought that. So, but just to show you that these are great companies that we just reached out to.
That's true.
And they are just making it happen. So a lot less anxiety, and that's exactly what I told Russell. Russell, you just took anxiety off my plate.
It was kind of fun because in between seasons, we were home for a little while. We got sick, we got COVID again, we got through that. But it was kind of neat because we took on some projects and we took on some products, products, and Stan got busy with that over our summer, technically.
These kind of products that we bring out to you, and I usually put them out on a Sunday or usually on a Sunday. If it doesn't make things easier or it doesn't make things more helpful, then it gets the big X and away it goes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So these are mostly all problem-solving products that we like to use and share with you.
So technically it's really starting today. We've been on the road a week, but season 8 starts today. We'll wrap our mind around that. We're going to do a bike ride, and then we're going to go to see his cousins. They rented a
Airbnb yacht.
A yacht from 1930. Apparently Mick Jagger stayed on this thing.
78 feet, so we're going to probably show that.
So we'll just show you a little bit of that. We got a comment the other day saying, oh, well, hey, this video is from May and now it's September. We are never going to be ahead of ourselves. We're going to always run behind.
I meant to mention
naturally.
That. Thank you. Yeah. Because we only put out a video once a week, and we're always going to be behind, folks. This is not real time. You're seeing this, you know, we're doing this. What
September 7th.
September 7th. You're probably going to see it in December.
Yeah. It's probably Christmas time.
Yeah. But anyway.
But join our newsletter once a month. You just go to our website right there. Go to our website, join the newsletter. You'll get a monthly update, kind of a little bit what's going on, where we're at, what's going on, and you can go on Instagram. Sometimes we'll post, you know, a little more on there, and that gives you a little more current update on our adventures.
Special thanks to all of you faithful followers that have been commenting each and every week and has been following us religiously. We love you guys. You will not know how much your encouragement sets apart and helps us keep going, because it's not the easiest thing in the world.
One more thing, because it is December or ish in there, if you're watching this before January 14th, 2025, then this message is for you.
We are going to be at the United Rally. We are joining forces with Switch It Up and a bunch of other YouTubers and bringing our communities together in a night of worship and bringing in the new year.
You don't even need to bring your RV if you don't want. It's going to be at the Tucson Fairgrounds, and it's the 14th through the 17th. Like
it's actually going to be at the Pima County.
In Tucson.
Yeah,
Got
Pima
it.
County Fairgrounds.
All the information, link below, below. We sometimes can't remember everything.
Names that you will know are going to be there. So
we are super excited about this. We don't even really know what to expect, but I think it's going to be an annual thing. And shortly after that, I think it's the day after, is the Quartzsite RV show that starts down in Quartzsite, Arizona. So if you're going to be in that area, then definitely check this out. We would love to have you guys come along and hang out with us.
We will be there too. We will be at the Quartzsite RV show.
Yeah.
I think one of the largest. We're up to 750,000 to 1 million RVers converge on this one little city.
Oh, we love it. We love it. It's fun every year. All right, love you guys, and let's go ride our bikes, babe. Okay, we're attempting to go to lunch at Tides and Taverns, but parking, wow. And parking this big old beast of a truck in a tiny little harbor town is a little difficult, but we do find people that are leaving, so we might be able to hunt them down. You found a spot right there. Oh, nice. Okay, Stan got us in.
Yes.
He's the master, like, parallel parker, boy, I'll tell you. I don't look at this. Look at that. Woo, that's close. Our names are in.
Hey, we're at Gig Harbor. We are on the wharf right now, and it is awesome.
We're gonna go check out the view while we wait 10 minutes for an outside seat.
I'm so hungry.
He made me split one with him. He'll pay.
That's not the story. That's not the correct story. But we did get the Big A burger. That's not really what it's called, but it's Big A ... burger. Excellent. It's got everything in it. It's awesome.
Yummy.
What is this?
I don't know. We thought it was a farmer's market, but
It's actually a dog fair.
it's a dog fair. So.
That's a good. We could have brought Molly.
Aww.
She would have had fun.
She would have had fun. Do you sit? Do you? Oh, good boy, sit. Do you shake? Oh, good boy, shake. What else do you do? Do you lay down? Oh, good boy. Yes, good boy.
The last dog that sits is out, and we'll keep going, okay? So, for those that are participating in Best Dress, come on up to the stage.
Is this don't poop on the sidewalk, or what are you trying to say? What's the message?
Service.
Oh,
So
yeah?
we're the boots in here, yeah. And I thought, why not drag people in by waving being a giant boot?
So good.
Love
Chocolate
it.
ice cream, depending on.
Yeah, we thought you were a chocolate kiss. This place is called Java and Clay, and you can get a piece of, I don't know, ceramic, and then you paint it. We're going to Stan's cousin's Airbnb on the yacht, right?
Yeah, and it looks like they have a bunch of them.
Look at this.
They have a bunch of them.
This thing is 78 feet long, and there's what, 4 or 5 families staying at this place. So we'll give you guys a tour. All right, we're going in. Look at this. Wow, this thing's amazing. Okay, coming in. Oh, and this thing. Look at that. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, that's the bar. Yep. Oh, that is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at all the waterways. The Puget Sound and San Juan Islands. That is very, very neat. Holy smacks, yeah, that is steep. Whoa, look at those stairs. Okay, I'm gonna hang on. Yeah, that's the ticket, huh?
Sorry,
so this is the galley?
Yep, this is the galley.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
These are all refrigerators.
Refrigerators?
Original.
Because in 2006, part of the boat burned.
Right.
Okay, 2006.
And then they considered it a complete loss, and some guy came in and he decided to redo the whole thing as it was in 1930. But the Rolling Stones stayed on this boat. Elton John stayed on this boat. Yeah.
To think that, and then these are original. To think his hand may have touched that.
I doubt it, but
Yeah.
unless to get a beer.
Yeah. Hey, these are my cousins-in-law here. Are giving us the tour. We got Linda and Patty.
Is that the kitchen?
There's Alex.
Oh, hell no.
Look at this.
No.
Hi, Alex. How are you? The artist?
Like in a hole.
Artist?
Oh, well, there's another level.
Come down.
The bowels and
We're not at the
I'm telling
lowest.
you right now, get your socks off because.
Yeah, you're gonna go down, baby. Look at all this.
No, I'm
4 of us have slipped.
I'm
4
serious.
of us.
Let me feel.
No, babe.
Hold
Don't.
on.
Hold on. You're big.
Let me make good content.
My socks are so thin. They're like barefoot anyway.
Look at that view.
I said we're millionaires for 4 days.
Right? Wow. Look at this.
Somebody introduced it.
Look at this spread. Hello, everybody. Now that's a charcuterie board.
Yeah.
Wow. Holy smell. Who needs dinner?
Right here.
Yeah. Did you work up an appetite today?
My appetite.
That is amazing.
This looks great.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody ask so many questions. Oh my goodness. But they could have tore our trailer apart. They wouldn't find anything. I already had a moment because this is gorgeous. I did not expect this.